Hey, welcome back to Social Studies. Today we will be looking at some of the earliest humans. They lived in a time we called the Stone Age, and the aim for today is how do we split up the Stone Age? So before we start talking about those early people in the Stone Age, we need to go over some vocabulary. The first vocabulary word is revolution. A revolution is a big change. The next vocabulary word is agriculture. Agriculture means raising plants and animals for food. Based on these previous two definitions, what do you think the agricultural revolution was? Remember, a revolution is a big change, and agriculture is raising plants and animals for food. So hopefully your definition looked a little bit like this. A big change when people started farming for the first time. So raising plants and food, plants and animals for food for the first time. All right. So we're going to look at the Stone Age now. History is broken down into ages based on how people made tools at the time. The first age is called the Stone Age. During the Stone Age, what do you think people made tools out of? Yeah, they made tools out of stone. We're going to look a little more at how they did that later on, but right now, just to give you an idea, here is a stone tool. So the first part is the Paleolithic or Old Stone Age. This is when people first made tools. So when we get these big words like Paleolithic, we can actually break them down into multiple parts. So the first part here, paleo, means old, and lithic means stone. So paleo means old, and lithic means stone. Together they mean the old stone age, and that's when people first made tools. So the next is the Mesolithic or Middle Stone Age. And this is when people first left Africa. Before the Mesolithic, all human beings lived in Africa. That's where humans first came from. And you can see these little lines, and these show people leaving Africa during the Mesolithic or the Middle Stone Age. What did humans first do during the Mesolithic era? And the last one we have is the Neolithic. So if Mesolithic meant Middle Stone Age and Paleolithic meant Old Stone Age, what do you think Neolithic is gonna mean? Yes, and the Neolithic Revolution is just another name for the agricultural revolution. And that is when people started to farm and form villages. So they started to grow their own food and they started to keep animals rather than just hunting animals. So, how did life change for people during the Neolithic era? All right, that's it for today.